Okay, I hope you're able to now see my screen in 1 second. Perfect. I hope you would be able to see my screen now.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Any questions from your side? So shoot. Otherwise, we'll pick randomly.
Pick random one. Let's go.
Okay. Sri Parnor saying pick random. Any other? If anyone else is having question, I'll take. Otherwise, let's go.
No,
Chalo. Then let's start. Okay. Okay. Let's see which topic to pick today. Should we pick BP advanced? We have not yet done it. Shall we pick it?
sure.
Yeah. Sure.
Chalo, let's go. Predict the winner. Let's try. We'll click on the question link. Okay, you're given an integer array nums. Two players are playing a game with this array. Player one and player two. Player one and player two take turns with player one starting first. Both players start the game with a score of 0. At each turn, player takes one of these numbers from either end of the array. Okay, which reduces the size of the array by 1. The player adds the chosen number to their score. The game ends when there are no more elements present. Return true if player 1 can win the game. If the score of both the players are equal, then player 1 is still the winner and you would return true. You may assume both players are playing optimally. Okay, great. So, chalo. Which means if a person is playing optimally, okay, let me turn on the camera also so that you can see my expressions and everything also. Chalo, oh yeah. If a player is playing optimally, which means he will think of all the possible cases in which he can maximize his score, right? If I am playing the game, I have two choices whether to pick this or to pick this. If I pick this and it is mentioned that I'm playing optimally, I would try my level best to think of other cases also, right? So let's see what could be the maximum score that a person can gain. Okay. So right now, let's take a unordered map where we can take int and int type map. Okay. Let's call our helper function, which will return me hmm, where we can pass in map v start is 0 and end is v dot size -1, right? Okay. Int helper. What we'll do is we'll try to calculate the score that I can make. If my array indexes basically start and end are 0 and n-1. Same ways, what player B also would play optimally. So he would also try to maximize his score, right? So, and we have int start and int end. Okay. If my start is greater than end, so we can return 0 straight out. Otherwise, and if my start is equals to end, then I can simply return v of start. If this thing is already present in my map, let's create a key. What could be the unique key? Unique key could be start into 31 plus end into 29. This can be a unique key, right? So if my map dot find start into 29 plus end into 31 is not equals to map dot end, then return map of this thing. Perfect. Now, what I would have.
Understand why didn't I start plus 29% into 31?
Okay, basically what I'm trying to do is, if let us say I have array from particular index to index, if let us say I am having this array left, right,
Okay.
and I want to maximize my score. This is one case, but I could come to the same configuration again also, right?
Okay.
So if I want to always find out, I have asked you two times now, tell me what could be the maximum score that I can have between index 2 and 5. So why can't we store it in some map? We can, right?
Yeah.
So how do I create a key that okay, start and end are involved, and that is unique all the time by making it something like this, right? 29 and 31 both are prime numbers, right?
Yeah.
So this will always generate a unique key for me, right? Yes
Yeah,
or no?
instead of a DP matrix, we are using map here.
Yeah, of course.
No, okay, yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why
Okay.
I have taken map, I'll tell you. You can always go for DP matrix also and DP map also. But in this question, map seemed fine to me. In fact, in place of matrix, a lot of times I use map. Why? Because insertion, deletion, and finding also takes order of one here also. It is order of one there also, but you have to initialize and then you have to do a lot of things. So code bach jata hai. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, because map में भी you just have to create a key, right? in a in a 2D array you have row and column which defines a unique element, right? Here also if you think there are two things that are defining a row and a column in a way, right? Start and end, right?
Right, right.
Yeah. So now one of the possibilities for me could be that I take in the first element, which is v of start, and I pass the rest to the helper, right? That map v comma start plus 1 comma end, and this could be b. Now just imagine if I took the start one, so helper would fetch me actually the maximum score that anyone could make over there, right? No, wait, how do we pick it? If I have two choices that I have picked, one and two. Oh, one. Hmm. Okay, we have to think of something else. I think
How
I.
do we decide that it's player one turn or player two?
So that's what. Oh, here if you see, length is also allowed till 20 actually. So recursion can also work here, right?
Right.
Yeah, but let's think of something else. because I think this is an interesting question. Predict the winner. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. Basically, what I'm trying to do is, let us say I, in this first position, I've picked one. So what would be the remaining array? जो B के पास जाएगा? B would be
Right.
5, 2, 33, and 7. Now B would also think, what should I pick, 5 or 7, right?
Right.
Whereas if I would have picked 7, then B would have got this array. And definitely B would have chosen 233,
In
right?
this case, yes.
Yeah. And B would have won. So since B also plays optimally and I also play optimally, so I am definitely going to pick 1, and then B is going to pick, of course, 7 only because it makes sense for B. Then 100% I'm going to pick 233, right?
Right.
So this helper is going to return me the sum or the maximum sum that B could make, actually, if you think clearly. Because who would be doing, or who, like, or what we can do is B also has two choices, right? What are B's choices? B's choices that if I pick this one, either B will pick this or B will pick this, right? So
Yes.
we can consider, or we can try finding out what will B pick, because B is also playing optimally. So B will also try to pick the best scenario for him, right? So in this, for me, I've had V of start, and then B could, if I pick B of start, then B has two choices. But why should I care about B?
Actually, we need to calculate both the players' score, I guess, to
Yeah,
decide the winner.
yes, but I think if I calculate A score, B score I can clearly calculate because I have start and end. Sum minus A score is B score, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, mm, I'm just thinking now, what is this going to return me? Because somewhere I feel I've done a wrong recurrence relation. Because somewhere I will have to leave a number, right? Yeah, let's calculate it for B also. Okay. So if A picked, so there are four cases. Okay. A picked A of start. Okay. And B picked start plus 1. Okay. A picked start and B picked end. A picked end, B picked start. A picked end and B picked end minus 1. These are the four cases, right? There are no other cases possible. So let us find it for A. First case is helper map comma v comma start plus 2 comma end. Int second equals to helper map comma v comma start plus 1 comma end minus 1. Int third equals to helper map comma v comma to start फिर से start plus 1 so I think is fine only because second is the third one only, right? Third case is helper map comma v comma start comma end minus 2. ठीक है? These are the cases possible and these are going to return me the answers. So let's calculate now. See what would be the answers for A and B. Okay. So A first is equals to V of start plus first. A second is equals to V of start plus second. A third is equals to V of end plus V of again second. A fourth is equals to V of end again plus third, right? Whosoever gives A the highest amount, A would go by that, right? Yes or no? Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, right?
Hmm.
So, return maximum of A first, comma A second, maximum of A third, comma A fourth. ठीक है ना? Let's get here. Yeah. And before sending the answer, we should save it also, right? And answer equals this thing, right? Map of, again, what is the key? Key is this equals to answer, and we can simply return answer. Okay, let's try finding out the size. Oh, sorry, sum. Int sum equals 0, 0 comma I less than v dot size. But there's one thing here. If A is going to pick the first, then B is having two choices, no? And if A is going to pick the end, B is definitely going to pick something else, right? Because B will maximize its. Don't you think we have done something wrong in calculating the answer?
But we have already considered, na, if A is choosing for the first, then we are also calculating for start plus one and end.
No. Think like this. अगर A ने start choose किया, if A chooses the start one, then B would pick best in these two. Yes or no?
Right.
Right, right.
Same goes for if I have picked the end one, B will pick the best of these two,
Right.
right? Because both the values of end could be different. Make sense? Yes or no? So whosoever B picks, B will pick the maximum, right? If B is picking the maximum, which means A is going to pick the minimum amongst one position, right? एंड में वो दोनों का मिनिमम ही चूज करेगा, राइट?
नहीं, I didn't get that.
अच्छा, इसको ऐसे सोचो, अगर मैंने यहाँ पे ए ऑफ एंड चूज किया, ठीक है,
ठीक है.
मेरा फर्स्ट सिनेरियो में 5 आया एंड सेकंड सिनेरियो में 7 आया. अब वो कैसे आ रहा होगा? क्योंकि बी ने स्टार्ट वाला चूज किया होगा, राइट?
Right.
रादर पिकिंग द एंड वन. यस और नो?
Right. Right.
बी तो फॉर श्योर फिर स्टार्ट ही वाला पिक करने वाला है, तभी तो हमको इनमें से एंड मिनिमम वाला पिक करना पड़ेगा, राइट? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? What do you think, guys?
Hmm.
Let's try and run this. Okay. Like number 25.
Int. Yeah.
Both the cases passed. Perfect.
Wait. I'll just keep it here. Okay. 1 second.
Yeah. I will clean it up a little.
Okay.
Have you understood this part, which I was like, have you understood this one? Because this is the main thing. This is the only thing actually. This section. Like, I'm sure that you have understood this part though, but I'm not sure if you have understood this one.
Harun, can you discuss? Can you
Okay,
discuss
like
the
this.
last part?
Think like this.
Hmm.
Take this one. Okay.
Mhm.
I have two choices, that I take 1 or I take 7. Yes or no?
Yep.
Now, if I took 1,
Mhm.
what is B going to choose? Other B is definitely going to choose 7, right?
Yep.
And not 5.
Right.
Yes or no?
Yep.
Yes.
And if I, so any day if B would have अच्छा इसमें तो I think same आ रहा है. Let's pick थोड़ा सा वैसा different example. ठीक है. Let's try and do this. If A picks this up, then B has 6 or 4 का choice, right?
Right.
Now, if B picks 6, then A is going to pick 7 for sure.
Right.
Yeah. But if A picks 4, then B, sorry, if B picks 4, then what is A going to choose?
6.
Yeah, 6. Why didn't it pick 3? Because it was trying to maximize its value.
Yeah.
If it would have picked 3, B would have got much more bigger, right?
Yeah.
But right now B can't get bigger. Like जितना हो सकता था अगर मैं बेवकूफी करूं तो उतना बड़ा नहीं होने दूंगा, right?
Yes.
Mm.
So I would always make sure कि for a particular value, whatever A has picked. So if A has picked the start values, I am going to make sure that next value B is also going to maximize its value, right?
Right.
So that is why when B is making sure that he's picking the maximum value, which means I anyway would be picking the minimum value when I have picked the first one, start one, right? Yes or no? Are you able to understand this? Yes or no? At least interact.
बी मैक्सिमम चूज करेगा वहां तक तो समझ गया, उसके बाद
तो
थोड़ा
फिर A की वैल्यू
Ah, got it, Arun.
अगर
Got it.
B में मैक्सिमम चूज किया तो A
Mhm.
की वैल्यू व्हेन इट हैज sorry when A has chosen the start value तो इन दोनों में तो मिनिमम होगा ना A वाला सम.
हाँ.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, Shri Parno, you have got, but there's one more guy who was.
I've solved it. Okay, man.
Oh, you're done. Great.
Mhm.
Who was the other person who was talking? Pranjal, was it you?
हाँ, yes,
Yes, I.
Yeah, Pranjal. Okay, if you see it here, if A अगर start choose कर रहा है,
ठीक
so
है,
B भी तो make sure करेगा कि उसकी वैल्यू मैक्सिमम हो तब
यहाँ
उससे.
तक ठीक है.
तो एक अगर स्टार्ट पिक करेगा तो ए का फाइनल वैल्यू तो इन दोनों का मिनिमम ही होगा. जब ए ने स्टार्ट किया चूज तो
ठीक है,
B तो अपना मैक्सिमम चूज करेगा.
ठीक है.
तो ए का जो फाइनल वैल्यू होगा वो इन दोनों का मिनिमम होगा.
ओके, ठीक है, समझ गया.
सेम वेज जब ए एंड चूज कर रहा है
हाँ,
तो इन दोनों में से मिनिमम होगा उसका वैल्यू
हाँ, समझ
और
गया.
ए फिर इन दोनों में से मैक्सिमाइज करेगा,
राइट.
राइट? और वही मैंने किया.
हाँ,
मेक सेंस?
हाँ, now I got it.
Yes, sir.
Has everyone understood? Yes or no?
Yes. Like, this is
Yes.
the first. Like, this is the first DP question I've solved it properly in a long time.
Great. Vidyotma?
Yeah, understood.
Tarun?
Yes, sir.
Pradeep, you're not talking today, huh? Why so?
Actually, I joined really late, so
Oh,
I
no
don't know
worries.
much of this problem.
Chalo. Let's move to the then different question now. I think we all are done. Okay. I'll mark it as done. Okay. Maximum length of pair chain. Let's try doing this. Okay. You're given an array of n pairs where pair I is left and right. Okay, makes sense. A pair P2 C comma D follows if B is less than C. Okay, makes sense. A chain of pairs can be formed in this fashion. Return the longest. I think this is very easy actually. Do you want me to do it?
Yes, sure.
Okay, let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it together.
It is like fairly easy. Vector into dp dot push back. You have to put one for int I equals to 1, I lesser than v dot size comma I plus plus. So if I consider that single pair and there are no other pairs ahead of it which are lesser, so in that case at least one length would be there for sure, right? Now what I can do is for int j equals to 0 comma j less than I comma j plus plus. Okay, if my v of what is this, j comma 1 is lesser than v of I comma 0, then my dp of I equals to maximum of dp of I comma dp of j plus 1. And you can consider answer also here. Answer equals to maximum of answer comma
Oh,
dp.
it's like a small one.
Yeah, it is, I think, fairly small. So
I've
return.
I've seen this problem in GFG. I think there's a two approaches, right? There's a greedy approach to it.
Oh, there could be a greedy approach also
Yeah. Yeah.
to it. Okay, this my answer is coming out to be this thing.
Hmm.
You're given an array. Oh, can we sort them? I think yeah, we can sort them also. Then it would be bigger. Yeah. So let's sort it also. Sort v dot begin comma v dot end. I think this should do the job. Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
I think, yeah, we are done.
I don't know. Can I ask something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say a problem has multiple approaches. Okay. And I
Hmm.
saw in an interview, I know one approach and I solved it. Okay.
Huh.
What if the interviewer asks if there's any other approach, because my approach might be less efficient?
So he would give you, or he would probably ask, he would tighter the constraints for you.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Okay, these are the constraints. Now solve it.
Mhm.
Okay. Otherwise, like there's no other way. He
That's
could
okay.
ask you. Guys, any questions in this question? No, Arun.
No, no, no.
No.
Chalo, let's go. We will mark this as done. By the way, if you see, we have solved 53 questions. Okay. Shall we pick one more? I think this seems interesting. Matrix chain multiplication. Let's try doing this. अरे यार, I don't like GFG का UI at all. One of the worst UIs. So let's read it. Given an array ARR which represents dimensions of sequence of matrices where ith matrix has dimensions ARR I minus 1 cross ARR I. For I is greater than equals to 1. Find the most efficient way to multiply these matrices together. The efficient way is the one that involves the lesser number of multiplications. Okay. Guys, do you remember if we used to multiply 3 cross 4 and 4 cross 5, then the final matrix size was 3 cross 5. Do you remember that?
Yes, yes.
Right, right.
You know? So if we are doing 3 cross 4 and 4 cross 5, there are three matrices 2 cross 1, 1 cross 3, and 3 cross 4. Let input 3 matrices M1, M2, and M3. There are two ways to multiply M1 cross M2 and then M3. If you read this, note that the result of this is a 2 cross 3 matrix and this is 1 cross 4 matrix. So it has 30 operations. Whereas the below one has 20 operations. So the answer is the minimum of the two, right? So we also have to find the minimum, right? Let's see the constraints. Constraints are 100 only.
Recursion को दो.
नहीं recursion तो होगा, but इसको इस तरीके से सोचो, रिकर्जन तो होगा बट वो एक्सपोनेंशियल चला जाएगा, इसमें डीपी तो यूज हो ही जाएगा. हाउ? जस्ट थिंक, I say to the recursion, I will get ये वाला, मुझे ये वाला बता दो इसका क्या फाइनल आंसर आ रहा है एंड इसका क्या फाइनल आंसर आ रहा है बिकॉज इसका फाइनल मैट्रिक्स होगा 1 क्रॉस 3 का एंड इसका फाइनल आंसर होगा 4 क्रॉस 3 का. यस और नो? या नहीं, ऐसे नहीं होगा. एक सेकंड, वेट. 1 क्रॉस 2, 2 क्रॉस 3, 3 क्रॉस. So हमको we would have to divide it this way ना, 1 2 3 and 3 4 3. We would have to divide it this way, right? Either 1 क्रॉस 2 and 2 क्रॉस 3 क्रॉस 4 क्रॉस 3. कुछ इस टाइप से, right?
Right.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second, guys.
Either I start to n-1 or n+1 to start +1 to n.
I didn't disconnect, right? No one.
I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay, yeah. So let's come back. Everyone is here, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. So there could be multiple scenarios if you think like this. What I would have to do is I would have to find the minimum, right? So first of all, let's take again an ordered map.
Can we actually solve with the matrix?
If you want, we can do it with a matrix also. That is also fine. But matrix is like thoda sa extra piece of code. But yeah, if you want it via matrix, let's do it.
How did you get that we only need we don't need two-dimensional DP?
मतलब समझाओ क्वेश्चन मतलब
What you will be storing in the in the oh it's 2D only, my bad.
Hmm. Okay. ठीक है, now this DP is formed. ठीक है, let's do it now. So we would call my helper function where I'm passing v. Then what am I passing? I have to pass in DP. I have to pass start and end is v dot size -1. ठीक है, and this will basically return me the answer also. Okay, now int helper this thing, this DP array. Just give me 1 second. Int start comma int end. So first of all, if start is greater than end, actually this is not possible, but yeah, let's return 0. If start is equals to end, basically this can't be the case possible, but chalo, let's remove it. What we'll check is we will first check that if this value is already calculated or not. So if dp of start comma end is not equals to -1, then return dp of start comma end, right? Now we need to calculate. Just give me 1 second, please. Hello. Hello. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Now, what all choices do I have? Choices, there's just one thing. If my end is equals to start plus 1, then we have to return, if this is 3 cross 4, right? So 3 into 4. Sorry, that is like 3 cross 4. So then you have to return 0 actually, right? क्योंकि अगर 3 साइज होगा एरे का 1 2 3, then only you will have to calculate ना. So if
Right, single matrix है तो return.
मैट्रिक्स से तो कुछ बनता नहीं है, तो return, so A cross B and then B cross C. How many operations would be there for A cross B and B cross C? A cross B cross C, right? If we say,
Yes, yes.
yeah. So this would be that V of start into V of start plus 1, V of start plus 2. Perfect. इधर पे भी लगा देते हैं, if is greater than end नहीं, this would be like so we can divide it this way also na. Because we have to multiply, right? Oh, sorry. This thing is 0. If you have a matrix, you have only two elements in the array, A cross B, right? A comma B. So then you have to return 0, right? Okay. Okay. Now, there are, who is this here? Can you please mute yourself? I think this is Pranjal. I equals to start plus 1. Actually, we should do it with start plus 2, but yeah. Let's do it from start plus 1. I less than end I plus plus. Okay. Int A equals helper. Would you pass in vector v dp? First start and end is start plus 1. Okay. And b equals helper v comma dp comma. Then what is the second? So start for the second matrix is start plus 1 comma end, right? What is the final answer for this? The final answer is int temporary answer equals to a plus b plus, now you have to calculate it for your own end, right? Which is what? V of start. No, this is not going to be start plus 1. This is going to be I, right? And not I plus 1. This is going to be I. And this is going to be I again. V of start into V of I into V of end, right? And you have to minimize your answer. So answer equals to minimum of answer comma temporary answer dp of start comma end equals to answer, and finally return answer. Makes sense? Let's compile it. Okay, I think both of them matches. Oh, perfect. We are done. Any questions in this question, guys?
Arun, can you explain the last part?
Which portion? Tell me the line number.
Yes, yes, right there.
This one?
Yep. From below that, just below that.
This one?
Yep.
So you're just storing the answer before returning the answer. That's what.
Last part. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Anyone else, guys? Tarun, Pranjal, Vidyotma?
Yeah, understood, Arun.
Understood,
Got
Vidyotma?
it.
Yes, yeah.
Understood?
Got it.
Pranjal?
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Got it? Nice. Okay. Think we are about time, by the way. But do you want me to pick one more question? We'll mark
I
it as
mean,
it.
you can, like, I don't have any problem.
Okay. I want to. Should we change the topic now?
I am sharing one question on
Send,
that.
send. Okay. Find eventual safe states. Let's see if I've done it in the past or not. Yeah, I've also not done it, so it's new for me. Let's do it. There is a directed graph of n nodes, each node labeled from 0 to n minus 1. The graph is represented by 0 indexed 2D array, where graph of I is an integer array of nodes adjacent to node I. Okay, meaning there is an edge between node I and graph I. Okay, makes sense. A node is a terminal node if there is no outgoing edges. A node is a safe node if every possible path starting from that node leads to a terminal node. Okay,
Oh, wait, this is a daily question.
this is what?
Yes.
Oh, it's a daily challenge one.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? Okay,
Yeah.
let's solve it. Return an array containing all the safe nodes of the graph. Makes sense. Chalo, let's do it. What we have to do is, if we just, let's see the constraints also. N can be 10 to the power of 4. Okay. So, if there are any of the,
Arun, could you please explain? Like, I don't get any idea by constraint. What does it mean? Like small constraint or
here,
large? Yeah.
you mean by this? So, total number of nodes that could be there is 10 to the power of 4.
No, how you get like mm, how you approach to that problem by saying constraint?
So basically, constraints give me a fair bit of idea कि कितना time complexity allowed होगा. Because the number of operations that you could do is 10 to the power of 8, right?
Yeah.
So if you have n, that is maximum of 10 to the power 4, which means n square approach can work,
Okay.
right? Yes or no? मतलब n square चल जाएगा ना? What do you think? 10 to the power 8 तक जाना है ना? तो n square तो चल ही जाएगा. Hello.
Yeah. I think for when constraint is small, then we can then we can use like n square
तो
and then
constraint तो
large
small ही है.
constraint.
Constraint तो n की वैल्यू दे तो रखी है 10 to the power 4.
Yeah.
तो फिर n स्क्वायर तो इसलिए वर्क करेगा ना बिकॉज n की वैल्यू 10 टू द पावर ऑफ 4 है. तो अगर n स्क्वायर जाएगा तो 10 टू द पावर 8 which falls into the limit. Yes or no?
Okay.
Yeah, that's why. And now if you see, it is mentioned that it is a directed graph, right? Which means if there are no incoming edges, oh sorry, no outgoing edges from any number, we are done, right? If you see it here, what is the definition of a safe node? Safe node, a node is safe node if every possible path starting from that node leads to a terminal.
Terminal node. Yeah.
In terminal node का definition है node. if there
This
is
does not have any outgoing edge.
right. So DFS कर दो हर node पे. It would make sense, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, Arun, we can do it. ग्राफ को रिवर्स करके भी कर सकते हैं ना इसको basically.
Reverse as in?
मतलब like we can track the incoming nodes.
I think we can use topological sorting na in degree and out degree of every node.
Like if we track the incoming nodes in place of the outgoing nodes, then would it allow us to start with the terminal nodes and propagate in like backwards का calculation में help होगा ना ये.
यार अभी backwards करने को तो कर सकते हो, पर complicate क्यों कर रहे हो? मेरे को तो ऐसे ही simple लग रहा है ना. अगर मैं if I just do that zero से I do a DFS.
Okay.
ठीक है. Okay. So let's first पहले notebook पे करते हैं. ठीक है. टर्मिनल नोड में कोई आउटगोइंग एजेस नहीं होगा. सो इफ वी फाइंड आउट कि कौन से टर्मिनल नोड्स है, व्हिच कुड बी डन इन ऑर्डर ऑफ n टाइम, राइट?
Yes.
टर्मिनल नोड्स में क्या होगा कि दिस इज फॉर जीरो, राइट? जीरोथ नोड इज नॉट अ टर्मिनल नोड. जिसमें भी एम्प्टी एरे होगा दैट इज अ टर्मिनल
That's a
नोड,
terminal node.
राइट? सो व्हाट इज दैट? 0 1 2 3 4 5 एंड 6 आर टर्मिनल नोड्स. मेक सेंस?
Yeah.
ठीक है. सेकंड, now whosoever is ending here, बट हाँ, सो अगर जीरो के सारे 5 और 6 पे एंड कर रहे हैं तो देन जीरो इज अ टर्मिनल नोड. लेट्स सी. ये 1 पे गया, इस पे गया एंड वो जीरो पे आया, तो जीरो तो टर्मिनल नोड नहीं है. ठीक है. ये इस पे गया, 5 पे गया, 3 पे गया, 0 पे गया. एक सेकंड, इसको ऐसे पढ़ते हैं. A given graph is shown above. Node 5 and 6 are terminal nodes as there are no outgoing edges from either of them. Every path starting at 2, 4, 5 and 6 all lead to either node 5 or 6. Absolutely makes sense, right? Because there is a path on one that doesn't lead to 5 or 6, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
From 2, there is every path, it leads to 5.
Yeah.
Outgoing path 1 ही है, एक ही है. 3 पे
No.
no, क्योंकि 0 1 2 and then 3 पे अगेन आ जा रहा है वो, तो सारे पाथ्स तो नहीं है. 4 पे every path lead to 5, so 4 is also here. 5 and 6 तो रहेगा ही. Make sense?
Yes.
ठीक है. So what if we do a DFS, and in DFS if there is any one which is not ending, then we got our answer, right? थोड़ा सा कोड हेवी है बट हो जाना चाहिए, है ना? आंसर by the way, इसमें लेने की वजह है we can do is टर्मिनल नोड्स को उसमें डाल दो. If v of I dot size is equals 0, then this is a terminal node. So map of I equals to 1 and answer dot push back I, because ये तो होगा ही होगा, right? अभी we have got all the terminal nodes. Now we have to check if this is a safe node or not, है ना? Let's iterate on each and every of the edge. For I equals to 0, I lesser than v dot size comma I plus plus. ठीक है. Okay. Let's take a visited array also. Set ले लेते हैं. And we have to do DFS of this thing only. तो v pass कर दिया. We have pass in s and we have pass in the current node, which is what I. ठीक है. And if let's say this returns true, so this is boolean flag. If this returns true, then only we will put it. So if flag equals 1, then only answer dot push back my this thing is answer, right? So I and map of I equals to 1. Boolean ठीक है. यहाँ पे ये सेट ले लेते हैं.
This code is going to be very long.
नो अभी हो जाएगा, देखते हैं ना. ठीक है. If your this thing s dot wait, and we should pass in map also, no? Map. अरे वेक्टर इंट क्यों लिया हुआ है? इंट कॉमा इंट या फिर बूलियन ले लेते हैं. If your map dot find this node is not equals to map dot end, then you simply return true. ठीक है. मतलब वो सेफ नोड तो नहीं है, नीदर वो टर्मिनल नोड है. If your this current node is already under evaluation, then you should return false. So if s dot count your node is equals 1, then you should return 0, that this is already under evaluation. So cycle बन रहा है. Third, now let's do it. Bool flag equals to 1. इनिशियली मैंने मान लिया कि ये वाला सेफ नोड है. ठीक है ना. इसको सेट में भी डाल देते हैं. set dot insert sorry s dot insert my node. ठीक है. इस पे इवैल्यूएशन हो रहा है. For int I equals to 0 comma I less than v of node dot size comma I plus plus. ठीक है. अभी flag equals to flag and your DFS your V your S. Now your node is v of node comma I comma your map. Okay. And finally return your flag, right? Let's try to run this. Okay, compilation error, line number 5, map.end. ठीक है. Okay, line number 38, A, this is flag. Okay, wrong answer. Let's see. Oh, duplicacy हो रही है बस. So duplicacy we can remove. This thing is and map dot find your I equals map dot end. Then only do so. Okay, second वाला पास हो गया, first वाला पास नहीं हुआ. Let us see. Oh, they want me to sort it, so sort करके भेज देते हैं. Sort answer dot begin comma answer dot end. Because they have written that should be sorted in ascending order. Perfect. Let's submit it. Okay, 59 test cases have passed. 0, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So one is ideally this should work out, but I think we're doing some silly error. Where is this value coming out to be false for node equals to 1? Where? Hmm. Zero and 4 are put initially only. 1 तो 2 से चेक करेगा, right? Hmm. Should we try to print it? Because there is some silly error only, right? Bool temp equals to यही वाला कर लेते हैं. Okay, just give me 1 second, please. Hello. Hmm. Okay, we are here, right? So C out node. Okay. Temp, सॉरी पहले आई कर लेते हैं. Temp and L. Oh fuck. Let's try to run it. इधर पे print हो रहा है now. So when node is at 1 and I जाता है 0, so for 1 in case of 3 it is returning this thing, huh? No, not this I. We should not print this I. We should print this thing. Hmm. Okay, 1 के साथ 3 पे ही. मतलब जब नोड जा रहा है 4, इस 4 को तो रिटर्न 1 ही करना चाहिए. What is the issue? Guys, can you see some issue? Because there is surely a silly error that we're doing. Hello, are you guys there?
Yep,
Yes,
but
Can you find some issue? Because when 3-0 is going to be 1, and if then ideally 4 node is coming out to be 3. Yeah, 3-0 is coming out to be 1. Then why is no 1-3 is also then 1. 1. Oh, 1-1-0. This is giving 1-1-0, huh? 1 अपने आप को क्यों कॉल कर रहा है? See this? This is getting called, right? But why is this getting called? Are we calling it somewhere? Zero v dot size I plus plus. ठीक है, इधर पे आए vs node map. Node मिला तो सही नहीं. So we have inserted v of node dot size I plus plus. Then temp is why when can this call happen? Okay, 1 पे 0 happened and 0 returned 1. 1 पे I think now we are confused with 2, 0, 1 and 2. 2 ने फिर से इसको कॉल किया. नहीं, तूने 3 को कॉल किया. Why would 2 call 0? अभी इसमें 1 और 2 भी मिसिंग आ रहा है. So let's leave it here. I have a call to go. We'll continue this tomorrow, okay, guys? But I think we
Yeah,
are very close. We are very close. There's a really silly error that we are doing. Okay?
Yeah, I'm stuck too.
okay, Aaron.
I tried a different approach. I'm stuck too.
Okay. Chalo. We'll see you. Bye bye.
Good night, Arun.
Bye.